Okay, so hopefully by now you know a little bit of what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to start off with some sheet music fundamentals. We're going to start off with something called the staff. Now the staff is where the note is written. Now depending on where the note is on that staff determines the pitch. So the lower on the staff, the lower the note. The higher on the staff, the higher the note. Now the staff is also broken up into things called measures. A measure is just to help the musical group know where they are in the piece. And that has a certain number of beats per measure. Now the beats per measure is determined by the time signature. The time signature, all it does is to say, hey, this is how many beats are in the measures. It's very simple. Okay, so now we're going to talk about keeping time in music. So as you're going through the chart and you're playing the song, you're going at a certain pace, a certain speed. Now that speed is referred to as tempo. And tempo is broken down into beats per minute. That's basically saying how many beats you're covering in a minute. Now a beat is referred to in the time signature, how many beats are in a measure. A beat is that underlying backbone of you feel the beat, you ever have that song you can tap your foot to it. That tapping foot, that is the beat. Now the rhythm is the correlation of the musical notes. That each note has their own value, and that's giving you a rhythm. So you can feel the beat, but there's all these different intricate things going on making the music. So you have a speed of the music, you have that beat, and you have a rhythm. And all these things go together to make music and keep the time in the music. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the fundamental notes and their values. Now these notes, they're basically the alphabet. Once you can understand and you recognize these symbols and you know what their values are, you're able to read them and understand them, you'll be able to play just about any rhythm. Because all these notes do, they go together and they make rhythm. So if you can understand these notes, you can play just about any music that comes at you. So the first note we have is a whole note. A whole note gets 4 beats. Alright, next note we have is a whole rest. Now a rest is something that you don't play, but you do have to continue counting. So a whole rest also gets 4 beats. Then we have a half note. Half note gets 2 beats. Half rest also gets 2 beats. Now a quarter note, say we're in 4/4 time, there's 4 quarters in a dollar. A quarter note gets 1 beat per measure. Alright, don't let that confuse you, it's just 1 beat. So half gets 2 beats, 2 over 4, it's half. Quarter note, 1 over 4, it's 1. Alright, a quarter rest also gets 1 beat. Now an eighth note, that gets half a beat. That means there's 2 in 1 beat. There's 2 hits in 1 beat. So there's actually going to be 8 hits in a measure of 4 beats. That's why there's 8. It's an eighth. Now an eighth rest also gets half a beat. Now a 16th note gets 1/4 a beat. That means there's going to be 4 hits in 1 beat. Okay, so let's try something. Alright, let's try to play this little chart here. So, tempo is 120. So that's going to go about 2 beats per second. So it's going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's start off. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3